I'm Stacey, and tonight I want to show you how to use Farmasi's new Golden Glow Self-Tanning Mousse. I just got out of the shower. The first thing that you want to do is actually to shave and exfoliate your skin. You can do that with a loofah or with a heavy textured washcloth, but get the dead skin off, especially around the knees, the ankles, the elbows, under the arms, anywhere that your skin is especially dry. After you've exfoliated, you're going to take a little bit of body lotion and you're going to put it on your elbows, just a little. You're going to put it on your knees. You're going to put it on your ankles and your heels. And you're going to put it under your arms. Those are the places that your skin gets a little bit dry. Tanner will absorb there if you do not exfoliate and do not soften those areas before you put on your tanner. And then if it absorbs there, it's going to be extra dark. You don't want that. It's not good. Next, I like to put on some powder-free latex gloves, or they can be non-latex, whatever, but disposable medical gloves like this. That way you do not stain your hands with the, your palms with the tanner. Some people like to use a mitt, but I've been doing this tanning thing for 20-some years, and this is what works best for me. Okay, and here it is. We're trying this out, the Golden Glow Self-Tanning Mousse. It's supposed to smell like coconut, pineapple, pina coladas, the beach. So I just dispensed what I would typically use with a bronzing mousse, less than the size of a golf ball, about that much. It was about 3 pumps. And I'm going to first start with my bottom of my body. I'm going to start with my leg. And I'm going to break my body into sections so that I don't miss anything. Okay, I'm going to rub circles, long circles. This does smell good. It's not dripping. It's it's really nice. It goes on nice and smooth. There is no color to it, so can't really see where you're putting it. You're not gonna get an immediate glow like some self-tanners. Now I'm doing the tops of my feet with what's left on my hands after I already applied to my shins and calves. And I'm lightly going over the tops of my feet, all around my ankles. You want to be super light on the ankles because they will take that tanner and it will be extra dark there. It will absorb the tanner because they're usually dry. And then after I finish that, I'm going to go behind my knees and I'm going to lightly once go over my knees. That's it. Only with what's left. Okay? And I'm going to give it one last good rub here. Make sure it's all evenly distributed. And now I'm gonna do 2, 3 pumps for the top of my leg. I'd be doing this nude normally, but I'm feeling a little shy. Big circles. And then I like to do one good pass over the whole leg to make sure it's all blended. Actually, I just did 2 pumps for this leg, and I think 2 pumps is pretty sufficient for your calf and your shin. And I'm lightly rubbing over the tops of my toes. They tend to absorb tanner as well. This is supposed to be a streak-free, non-orange, non-streaky tanner. So I'll let you know tomorrow morning. We'll see. Now I'm going to do the arms. I'm going to do 1 good pump because this seems to go really far. You don't need a lot. Probably could do like 1.5 for my arm. And you see how I'm doing the top of my arm first? Because that's where you usually get the most tan, not the underside. I'm gonna rub all across there, lightly go over the elbows, and then what's left, I'm gonna smear on the underside of my arm. Okay, don't forget your armpit. You have to be kind of methodical about it so that you don't miss anything. Doing 1.5 pumps this time, up to my shoulder, top of the arm only, up to the wrist, I'm gonna do 1.5 pumps for my tummy. Don't forget your belly button. 1 pump for my chest. Excuse me. 1 pump, maybe a half a pump for my neck. All along my jaw. And then typically I have someone do my back. Okay, now at this point I'm going to remove the gloves. I actually save them for another use. I'm frugal like that. I'm gonna take my tanner. I'm gonna take a kabuki brush. I'm gonna put a little bit on the end of that kabuki brush. And then I'm gonna use that to go across the top of my hand. And I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna rub it back. Here, rub it back. Here, rub it back. You do not wanna use a lot on your hands. My hands are the one place, you see that? I'm going like to there. My hands are the one place that I will often show the tanner if it shows up at all. If you can tell that I've self-tanned, it's usually on my hands. Okay, I'm gonna go like all along the tops of your hands and then very lightly across your wrists. Your wrists are another place that tend to absorb tanner for some reason. And then the underside. Right there. Okay. And kind of blend it into the rest of your arm. And then I'm gonna do the other hand, obviously. I'm gonna put a little bit on the kabuki brush, this time even less. Just a little tiny bit, because I'm gonna do my ears. I meant to take my earrings out. Do my ears. And then I'm gonna use that same kabuki brush with the foam, and I'm gonna put it on my face, but I'm not gonna rub it all over my face. I'm going to put it on my face as if I were putting on my contour. All around the perimeter, the places where your skin would normally see the most sun, like the top of your head, like that. You can do it on your nose. Use a little bit more. I'm going to do it here on my cheeks like I would if I were putting on contour. Just a little dab. I don't like my face to be too dark. It's aging when you do that. And then I'm going to go along my jawline just like I was contouring it. And I'm going to blend it all in. I'm even going to bring it down there where I have my jowls. Okay, and that's it. There you have it. Now, you're gonna let this dry about 30 minutes before you get dressed, otherwise you're gonna be super sticky. I was told that this will not transfer onto your sheets, onto your clothes, anything once it's dry. I heard that it takes about 8 hours, so I'm going to let it dry and then I'm gonna go to bed for the night and I'll let you know how it went in the morning.